Let's move on to this now. The deportation of 5 inmates considered to be hardened criminals from the United States of America to Eswatini has sparked outrage in the Kingdom of Eswatini and the neighbouring countries. Some civil organizations and political parties are of the view that this development poses a threat to the security of the country and indeed the SADC region, including here in South Africa. Let's get some perspective now. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is in the capital of Eswatini, Mbabane, and he joins us now. And Mweli, good evening to you. Sentiment on the ground in Eswatini, what do the citizens there say about this latest development, and how worried are they about their safety at this time?
Polly, I can tell you that there is huge concern on the side of citizens of Eswatini as far as this matter is concerned. But of course, as you can see me, I'm standing on one of the main streets here in the city of Mbabane, and as you can see, there are women selling some vegetables next to the bus and taxi rank. But Polly, what is happening is that many of these people that I've tried to speak to, they are not comfortable to speak about this matter, and it's understandable because Eswatini is one country that is known to be not actually tolerating in as far as dissenting voices are concerned, whether we are talking about freedom of speech and also freedom of the media here in Eswatini. So, but I managed to earlier on speak to the spokesperson of the multi-stakeholder forum here in the Kingdom of Eswatini. So that's a forum that represents political parties, churches and civil society. What they are saying is that indeed they are shocked by this decision taken by the government of Eswatini to allow the deportation of those inmates from the US. They are saying that they don't even understand how the government will go as far as doing such a thorough process, as they've mentioned in the statement they released yesterday, to say that there's been robust discussions between the government of the United States of America and Eswatini, but there's no consultation at all in as far as different key stakeholders are concerned. So when you speak to political parties as well, some are even going as far as saying that they believe that there was exchange of money. Eswatini couldn't just take this decision if there wasn't a profit in as far as this matter is concerned. But let's now listen to Ramza Matimela, who is the Secretary General of the Swaziland Liberation Movement, in terms of what their perspective is in as far as this matter is concerned.
I so much believe that this is centered around money. I believe that the king and the authorities had been given an offer that was too big to refuse, especially because I don't believe it is based on strengthening relations. We know very well the resolution that came from the United Nations after the assassination of Comrade Mweli Masilela, the human rights lawyer. We know very well that Swaziland has not been spared from the tariffs. We know very well that Swaziland has not been spared from the foreign aid that it was receiving. So I think Swaziland here the leader was very greedy and failed to take into consideration that there is actually no relationship that is existing between the United States.
So, Koli, that's the position taken by the Swaziland Liberation Movement in as far as this matter is concerned. But I can assure you, Koli, this is a big story here in the Kingdom of Eswatini. If you look into the local newspapers, the Times of Eswatini as well as Eswatini Observer, they are leading with this particular story, but highlighting some of those points that were mentioned by government yesterday in that statement that was issued. Government taking a posture to say that it understands the concerns coming from the side of the citizens, but they can assure their citizens that this development doesn't pose any threats in as far as security is concerned here in the Kingdom of Eswatini. But of course, there are still outstanding questions, Polly, because in that particular statement that was issued, the government also highlights that these people are just in transit. They will be taken to their different countries after some time. But as to For how long exactly are they going to stay in Eswatini? It's not clear. Government also saying that these people are kept in isolated cells at different correctional facilities here in the Kingdom of Eswatini. But people want to know how much assurance do they have that these people won't skip prison, and also talking about the danger of neighbouring countries, especially South Africa and Mozambique, considering the fact that the story of porous borders, it's one story that we report, especially during the holidays. We see many people coming in and out of South Africa without proper documentation. So if it happens, according to some people, that those people skip a prison, they are saying that there will be challenges. But of course, the government, they are assuring citizens here to say that nothing will happen in as far as this matter is concerned. They've done proper consultation with the government of the United States, and the United States is actually one partner that they've worked with for about 5 decades. So it's a matter that was thoroughly discussed. But of course, we're expecting that tomorrow at least we'll get senior officials from the government of Eswatini, especially the Prime Minister, to give us a clear indication as to what informed this decision, because seemingly even the people who are staying here, the citizens of this country, they are not convinced in as far as this matter is concerned. They are not happy with the manner in which it was handled. When you can talk about ordinary people, you can talk about political organizations, you can talk about churches. They believe that there should have been proper consultation before this decision was taken.
Mweli Masilela live for us there in the capital of Eswatini, Mbabane.